Hi everyone, this is Vedeshwari and welcome back to my channel Analytics Through My Lens. If you enjoy learning about data analytics and want to grow your skills with me, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel for more such content. In our previous episode, we learned about Excel text functions like length, upper, lower, proper, clean, and find versus search. If you haven't watched that video yet, I highly recommend checking it out. The link is available in the description box below. Today is very special milestone because we are completing 50 out of the top 100 Excel interview questions. Thank you so much for being a part of this learning journey. In today's episode, we will begin one of the most important topics in Excel for every data analyst, that is pivot tables. If you have ever wondered how companies summarize thousands of rows of sales or a customer data within seconds, pivot tables are the answer. Let's dive in. What is the number value function? Imagine you have imported sales data from another country. Instead of 45,000, your file contains like 45 comma triple zero or 45 dot triple zero comma 50 depending on the country's number format. Excel may treat these as text instead of numbers. So, the number value function converts text into numeric values while allowing you to specify decimal and group separators. Let's see the syntax. Is equals to number value text comma decimal separator comma group separator, and the bracket is completed. Let's see the example. Suppose the first value is 45 comma triple zero and we want result as 45,000 without any comma. How we can do it? Is equals to number value in bracket 45 comma triple zero double quote comma, then again dot in double quote comma separator and bracket complete. The answer is 45,000 without any comma. Let's see the business usage. This is used in imported ERP reports, SAP reports, international sales data, and financial reports. Moving on to the next question. What is pivot table? Imagine your manager gives you 10,000 sales record and asks which region generated the highest sale. Would you calculate it manually? Of course not. This is where pivot table becomes incredibly useful. A pivot table helps summarize and analyze large data set in just few clicks without writing formula. So here go to insert, then pivot table, from table range we are selecting the table where we want this pivot table in the existing worksheet, and here I am selecting the location. Okay, this is how pivot table looks. Using pivot table, now you can analyze your data by simply dragging fields. Let's see the business usage. It is used for sales analysis, HR report, customer analysis, and financial reports. Next question. What are the 4 areas of pivot table? A pivot table has 4 main areas: filter, rows, values, column. Let's see one by one. Filters. Filters allow you to view only the data you need. For example, show only the East region. Rows display categories vertically. For example, region. So if I drag and drop. I have to remove from region and I will add this region into the rows. So here it shows like this: east, north, south, west. Okay. Column display categories horizontally. For example, laptop, mobile, accessories. Let's drag these categories into column and we see accessories, laptop, mobile, and the grand total. Now values. Values contain the calculations. For example, sum of sales, average of sales, count of orders. From here, right now it is sum. We can select average, count, etc. Rows is equals to vertical, columns is equals to horizontal, values is equal to calculations, filter is equals to whole report filter. This is the easy trick to remember. Moving on to the next question. How do you group data in pivot table? Suppose your manager asks, show me monthly sales instead of individual dates. Simply right click on the order date. Right click on the order date. Choose group. Now select months. OK. Excel groups all January orders together, February order together, March order together, and so on. You can also group by year, quarter, days, or even number ranges. Let's see the business usage. This is used for a monthly sales report, quarterly report, yearly trend, and KPI dashboard. The last question, what is pivot chart? Once you have created pivot table, you can create a pivot chart in just one click. Go to pivot table analysis, click pivot chart and choose whichever chart you want and click on OK. Your chart will update automatically. See from here, if I select the region as for a south, it will show the values for only south, then north. Okay, north. Let's see the business usage. It is used for an interactive dashboard, sales report, management presentation, executive dashboard, etc. Let's quickly summarize today's episode. Number value converts text into numbers. Pivot table summarizes large data sets. Four pivot table areas: filter, rows, columns, values. Grouping, it analyzes data by month, quarter, year, etc. Pivot chart is dynamic chart linked to pivot table. These are some of the most powerful Excel features used by data analysts to transform raw data into meaningful business insights. Before we end today's video, I want to take a moment to say thank you. Today marks a special milestone with 50 Excel interview questions completed, 1 month of analytics through my lens, and 72 amazing subscribers. When I started this channel, my goal was simple: learn, share, and we grow together. Every view, like, comment, and subscription motivates me to keep creating content and improving with each video. Thank you so much for being part of this journey. The next goal is 100 subscribers. So, let's continue learning and growing together. If you found this video helpful, like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Analytics Through My Lens channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.